Hello, my name is Eric, and today we're going to talk about how to disable a load sense on a PVWJ series pump. The procedure is going to be identical for all PVWJ pumps, from our PVWJ 011 up to our PVWJ 130. The style of the load sense module and the mount is going to be identical. So to disable the load sense, what we have to do is disable this module, and we do that in one of two ways. We can do it externally. We can plumb a line directly from the discharge port of the pump or a pressure port in the system directly to the load sense line, or excuse me, to the load sense port. That will allow the pump to act as a pressure compensated pump. Another way we can do that is to disable the module itself. There are a few reasons for doing that. If we have a load sense style pump we want to use in a pressure compensated application, and it's the only pump we have available, we can disable the module. And we can also do it for troubleshooting. We can disable the load sense module. If the pump works as a pressure compensated pump, that may indicate that we have a problem with our load sense signal going to the pump, or actual problem with the load sense module itself. So to disable the load sense module, we're going to remove these 4 cap screws. I already have 2 of them removed. The first one, and we're loosening the second one, and I'm supporting the weight of the load sense module right now. So as we remove the load sense module, we can see that there are 2 O-rings under here. There's the white O-ring and the oval shaped O-ring. We make sure that those stay in their counter bores. And it's this interface is where we're going to actually disable the load sense module. There's going to be one threaded port underneath the module. It's going to be this port right here. That has a 1024 thread. And we can simply source a 1024 set screw. Typically 3 to 4 threads works very well. And we'll use a 3/32 Allen wrench to secure that. What we'll do is we'll thread that plug into the port, and it's going to go in quite deeply, and we'll snug that down, and then we're able to put our load sense module back on. So again, check our O-rings, make sure they're in place. There's a roll pin on the load sense module, so it can only go on one way, and we can go ahead and tighten the module back onto the pump, and we'll have the torque specs in the comments below. So once we get this snugged on and tightened, we'll need to plug this port. This is a number 6 SAE port. We'll need to source a number 6 plug to put in this. That prevents any oil from dripping out of the pump while it's running. So by doing that, our pump has been converted from a standard load sense pump to a pressure compensated pump.